Good morning, great morning, wonderful morning, spectacular morning, outstanding morning, magnificent morning. Yes, again, the beautiful reminder of choice that you have, that I have, that we all have. And what is that choice about? It's about how we're going to think. It's about the meanings that we give things. It's about the narrative that is going on in the present moment that we ultimately have control over. Now, think about that power. That power is so important. It's so big. It's so huge. And it will lead you to whatever you would love for your life. All that's required is for you to use it, for you to connect with it, so that you can receive the downloads from the universe, which has all the answers. Everything starts in the mind. Let's all type that in the comments. Everything starts in the mind. Everything. You want to change your lifestyle? You want to change your results with what you do for work? You want to change what you do for work? You want to change how much you earn? You want to change your relationships? You want to change the home in which you live, the car in which you drive? Guess where it starts? It starts there. It always starts there. It's always started there, and that's the way it's always going to be. You have to imagine it first. And when you imagine it, if you are loyal to that unseen reality, if you're connected with it to the point of where this is this beautiful desire, you know what will start showing up? Exactly that. See, that's what's called manifestation. Remember, manifestation is nothing more than thought externalization, more specifically, the externalization of the thoughts and ideas that we are emotionally connected with. We don't manifest what we put on a goal card. We don't manifest what we put on a vision board. We don't even manifest affirmations. What we manifest is how we feel about them. We manifest the connection we have with them. And most people, when they do those things, their emotional connection is just with the words. It's something that's just there as something to say, not something that they are beautifully connected with. I mean, think about that for you with everything that you have delivered in your life, with the results that you may have delivered that felt effortless and they showed up and you go, wow, it can't be this easy. Why did that happen? And when it happened, isn't it interesting how it felt strangely familiar? Why? Well, because you were emotionally connected to it in imagination. The familiarity is there because you lived it so many times in imagination. And that's what you've got to do for whatever it is that you would love for your life. That's why we study the things that we study. That's why I tapped into Bob Proctor. That's why Dolly tapped into Bob Proctor. That's why we are here right now to help you to see that, because that is what's called primal cause, and that is what delivers your effects. So I'll type in the comments, like causes lead to like effects. Like causes lead to like effects. Like attracts like. Now, what have we been studying to reinforce all of this? Well, we've been studying this beautiful gem here, The Secret of the Ages. And if you don't have a copy of this, by all means, do get a copy of it. Get your copy today. And then, yes, read it. Yes, study it. Yes, highlight it. Yes, underline it. Yes, even memorize it. But more importantly, way beyond that, apply it practically in your life. Remember, knowledge is not power. Knowledge and information is mere static energy. It's only potential power. And the only way that it has power is when it's applied. So you got to use it practically, consistently, persistently until it becomes a way of thinking that's within you subconsciously. That's when the results will stick. And that's when they'll show up. All right. So you ready to dive into this, my friends? Type in the comments, I'm ready. If you're ready, I'm ready. I just noticed my hair is sticking up. Okay, there it's down. Type in the comments, I'm ready. And let's go into this. The secret of the ages. Okay, one, two, three, boom. Okay, here we go. Now, the page that we're on is page 222. 222. Let's actually read this beautiful quote here. And God made man in his image after his likeness. Now, notice the capital H, his. That's a reference to God, the universe. Certainly, God never manifested anything but infinite abundance, infinite supply. If you are made in his image, there is no reason why you should ever lack for anything of good. You can manifest abundance too. You can manifest it. And again, what is manifestation? Remember, it's thought externalization, more specifically, the thoughts, the ideas that we are emotionally connected with. You want to know what you have been emotionally connected with? You want to know what those thoughts and ideas are? Just look at your results. They tell the truth. And if you don't like that, don't make it personal. Look at it for what it is. Okay, that's an effect that was there because of a cause. Change the cause, you'll change the effect. Now, you may have been planting the seeds, and that's good. Keep planting those seeds and understand that seed, plant, blossom, fruit, see, it will eventually sprout if you are consistent and persistent with applying that. And it will eventually bear the fruit. Now, round about you are the same electronic energy from which the universe formed the heavens and the earth. What do you wish to form from it? What would you love? What would you love to mold from that thinking substance that permeates, penetrates, and fills the inner spaces of the universe? Remember, it's there, it's shapeable, it's moldable, and it is intelligent. And you can shape and mold it to whatever you want it to be by using your imagination. Remember, that's where it starts. Here we have a reference to him up above in the phrase of his. But with that his, that him, by him were all things made. And without him was not anything made that was made. Remember, that's a reference to imagination, your powerful imagination, the only redemptive force you have within you. It's the only instrument you have which will lead to the freedom you seek. It requires you to use it if you want it to help you. But unfortunately, most people are a slave to their imaginings rather than a master of their imagination. And remember, it's the latter that gives you what you would love. Now, what do you wish to form from it? What do you want most from life? Hold it in your thought, hold it, visualize it, and see it. Make your model clear cut and distinct. Now, notice how here at the end of this, he's referencing making it clear. He's saying to imagine it. And then what does he say? Hold it in thought. See, that's the use of your will. Remember, you have 6 higher mental faculties: imagination, perception, reason, will, memory, intuition. Neville Goddard talks about how what keeps people stuck and living average, mediocre lives is weakness of attention and poverty of imagination. They don't focus. And they only imagine based from what the precedent has delivered, based from what their experience has been. Now, remember, if you are connected with things as they are, and that's all you give attention to, that's what you're going to get. Why? Because like attracts like. Let's all type that in the comments again. Like attracts like. You're never ever going to be able to get what you want if you're focusing from something that's not in harmony with that. You've got to change that. Plant An avocado seed, you get nice, beautiful avocados. Plant a mango seed, you'll get nice, juicy mangoes. You're not going to get apples from those seeds. You're not going to get beans. You're not going to get corn. Everything produces after its kind.